here, sometimes you feel like you are stuck, you're not progressing as fast as you want to be, or where you should be. And it is showing that a lot of this could just be in your mind. And as a result, you perhaps could be feeling like you're creating that. You're creating a situation that you're you're consciously thinking about not wanting to be in, if that makes sense. Your manifestation energy is very strong, so it does show to perhaps pull back on the negative thoughts and be more conscious of that, and be more. There's something here that shows with your with a positive mind frame here. It's bringing a lot more optimism. There is, it's like, it's not necessarily a situation that is that complicated, that difficult, that you could find yourself in. But again, it's the only thing it shows here. One of the main things, let's say, it's a general reading, that is um, that you feel like it's holding you back, and it just shows it is the workings of your mind. And there is something here that says to release, to let go. Something is going to be very transparent for you. And I do see that you've been asking for this. Again, your manifestation energy is very, very strong. So, something here you have been asking for transparency, and you do get that. You do receive this transparency here. There has been something that has a healing that's been happening for a long, long time. With a situation, could be something that's been at a distance from you. It's coming in, and it's in a much better place now, or this person is in a much better place. But there is something that brings you and others or another closer together here. It's like you're in a situation here where you're like, oh, I don't need to pretend um, to smile, or to, if I'm around this person, I'll pretend to look like I'm having fun. You genuinely will be. I also see certain masks slipping off around you. It's very much like the universe is um, always working with you, Capricorn. It's always working with you, and it won't allow you to waste your resources or go in the wrong direction. Um, it won't allow you to do that, and therefore it will. If you are, with others, it will reveal certain truths. Strong things will be revealed. Um, and that is a very big blessing. Even if it's something that you get upset or shocked by, it's a blessing. So you no longer have to waste any more of your precious time at all. There is something I do see you've been saving, you have a better control of that here. There is also, in terms of Hmm. So expenses or something like that that made you feel a little nervous, some sort of situation made you feel it's going to be more at an ease, definitely more at an ease here. You have a story with someone that maybe it was a little bit complicated, but it is a fascinating story, and it's always one that perhaps you talk about over dinner, at a dinner party with other people. Um, something you always bring something exciting to the table, literally at the dinner table. Um, People love it when you talk and tell a story. It's like you're very much the life of the party in many ways. Um, and I do see that there is somebody with very open ears wanting to perhaps work closer with you. They're ready to open up a big opportunity for you as well. There's some, it does say to pace yourself, though. Do pace yourself. Some things that you are looking to get done by the end of March, possibly there's a lot more light coming in later in the month. You're looking to complete, to finish something fully, like once and for all. And perhaps it's the deadline that you're giving yourself. Um, and just not to give yourself such a hard time, even if you don't. you will be, you'll be taken to the right place when it's the right time. But there are other things coming in later that feel really special and very earned by you. There's some romance I'm seeing also, by the way, Capricorn. I do see romance there for you. Um, some it's like before there was a very much an unequal give and take, and now I'm seeing very much an equal give and take here. And you've been very careful about that, not to always give, and not get much back in return. So, oops, sorry, card fell. You know when to pull back. The Chariot. Oh, we have the Chariot. All right. The Chariot, the Queen of Swords, Capricorn, and the Ace of Wands. Lovely. Okay. The Chariot, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Yes. Powering through, letting go of what I do get, something that was a very stubborn attachment, that it didn't need to be there. You are, things are free flowing here. And there is something that's also saying you're doing something in a very, um, very strong and wise way. You're headed to a particular destination, a particular point, and you may not have all the answers, and realizing you don't need to have all the answers, but because you're still marching ahead, things start to open up for you. And I do get it's being noticed. It is being noticed. Something that you struggled with before, it's no longer a struggle. Something is going to be very, very clear cut. Strong communication. Someone is also going to take you a lot more seriously if it comes to work or something. And the Ace of Wands, I do get for some of you there's a new job opportunity. Something here that also sorry, another card fell. Use your Hangman. Use your social skills. That's what I'm seeing here. Using your social skills, being that lively person, but it's like you like to give yourself a challenge, and you do succeed greatly with that. There is something on the horizon here that I see you have put forward. You are creating, the Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune, Capricorn. The Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune. Something was delayed. It was kind of put on hold or on pause, but things needed to come through. Other things needed to come through in the meantime. Certain things that were unnecessary you needed to get rid of and whatnot. Certain, something was put on hold. You got some information that came through, and you knew exactly what to do then. If you continued, and sort of like in that rush, you would have missed out on some key details that may not have worked so well. So everything is definitely working in as it should be. The universe really does have your back. And here with the Wheel of Fortune, you are in a very, very prominent position. It's something is definitely working again in your favor. It's moving. It's in motion. There is what I see luck that has been developed, and it's only getting stronger. There is a wish fulfillment that is starting to develop, starting to unfold, starting to come through. And there's also a deeper understanding of an important matter happening in your life. It could be family related or something, but it's like there's a new opportunity. There's something that feels like yes, now things are happening, and definitely a lot more light. I see a lot more light. We have here the Magician. A lot more light, and the lovely Magician here, and Capricorn. Did I mention about you having strong manifestation energy? I think I did. Uh, Here, massive confirmation for that with the Magician. Something that I'm getting was very, very heavy for you is being released along with this Wheel of Fortune. Something needed to be released from the Hangman into the Wheel of Fortune, letting that go, bringing in something light, positive, with lots of light. And with the Magician, it is like you knocking on that door and that door opening for you. You are rejecting things that are no good for you. You're being brave. You're being very, very resourceful. You know, you've had to doing your doing the work, doing the research, and putting everything together. It's like what I'm seeing. You know, no matter what does get in your way, you're not going to focus on that to bring in more of that negativity. You're focusing on the light. You're focusing on the positivity, and there is something that you are creating. You are creating this abundance. You are putting it out there and living it as well. Something, is starting to harmonize within yourself and the outside world. I definitely get something very important happening around you. Could be a newborn, could be, some life changing event going on here that's just making everything else around you and the connections a lot stronger. Love this. Thank you, Capricorn, so very much for being here. Really hope that this was helpful. Please do let me know. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't give up. I'm just getting that. It's like the moment that you feel like you